Hello. Good evening once more again. Um, we are about to start another trading week. Another week is about to start, and what are our expectations for the market, or what are we anticipating for the market to do for this particular week? Okay, so without wasting much time, let's dive into it. We are starting with the monthly time frame. Reason being that we are still in a new month, so we look into the monthly time frame and see what the monthly candles are actually doing or is telling us, or how this month will actually fare. So over here last week, like I said, this high has already been taken, so obviously we'll be looking for this particular high to be taken, or this high, or price to push high. So we are looking for price to push high on the monthly time frame. We move to the weekly time frame. What we are expecting for the weekly time frame to do. In the weekly time frame, I said during last week, I said we will be having a push high, and obviously we had a push high, even though we had some pushes down before the push high happened. Now you could see that this high has been taken. So where am I looking at next? I'll be looking for price to push low, okay, to come and take this low, or even at least this low, right? So these are the areas in which I'm looking for price to push to for this particular week. We can push high. As I'm anticipating the price to push low, it doesn't mean we can't push high though, but per this high being taken, I'm looking for price to push low, right? Because this high has been taken, so I'm looking for price to push low. We can push high. It can happen. We can push high, even go and take these highs before pushing low. Okay, it can also happen that we might push low a little bit and push high. Okay, any of these can happen. But what I'm anticipating for price to happen for this week is for price to push low. Let's move to the daily time frame. Okay, so in the daily time frame, okay, the last week started a little bit not how we anticipated it, because we are anticipating for the move to be just push high, even though there are days in which we might have some pushes down. So we had some pushes down in some days, and we had some pushes up in some other days too. Not forgetting this week too, there will be another news release, which is the CPI, in which is also a major impact news, in which can actually affect the market. I think those news release might be around Wednesday, Thursday, about there. Yeah, so we'll be looking for price to push low again in the daily time frame. Okay, and besides, it's only Euro USD I trade only Euro USD. So once you have taken these highs, okay, because I was looking for price to push high, come and take this high at least. But once you have taken these highs, okay, I'm looking for price to push down. Okay, it can happen that price might consolidate or just be ranging around this area, create a gap here and use the gap to push high. Any of them can happen. Okay, or you can actually push down low, come and take this low and push high, or at least come to this area and pick this low and push high again. Okay, so for this tomorrow like this, I'm expecting price to push down. Okay, so let's look at the 4-hour time frame. In fact, the 4-hour time frame is actually making some solid moves over here, even though it's making some solid moves over here. Like I said, even though I'm looking for price to push down low, not low, not really. We came here to take these highs. Okay, these are also 4-hour highs, right? They are also 4-hour highs, and there is this gap over here. in which there is this gap over here, right? This gap over here, and price has pushed in. At least I'm looking for price to push high from here. I'm expecting price to push up from here at least. Let me clear this. I'm expecting price to push high from here. So maybe God willing tomorrow we might have some push high to even this high and push down, or we might not even use this gap to push high at all. Okay, at all. We might not even use this high to push high. We might push high a little bit and even drop, right? Or even push high to this area and drop, right? Or even drop low, come to there's also a gap here. There's a gap here. There's another gap here. There's also another gap here. Okay, and this area is a zone in which there can be a push. This is also a low here. So areas in which price can actually use to push high are the ones which I've talked about. So for tomorrow, I'm expecting price to push low. Alright, so let me go over it again. Like I said over here, I said I'm expecting price to push high in the monthly time frame. In the weekly time frame, I'm also expecting price to push low, right, since we've taken this high. In the daily time frame too, I'm expecting price to push low, we've taken these highs. And in the 4 hour, price has taken these highs and we've dropped into this gap. There's also a probability that yes, it can happen that price can push high from here. Okay, it can happen that price might push high from here and come to this area, or even push high and just be moving around this area for the whole of tomorrow, and maybe push low a little bit, come and take some lows over here and use it to push high. Okay, so this is my anticipation for the weekend. This is what I'm anticipating for the week to do. Thank you very much.